Hey, are you suffering from tightness or stiffness, possibly discomfort first thing in the morning? You get up and walk around, it loosens up, and then it tightens back up. Possibly even stretched, because obviously stiffness, stretching is going to work, right? Well, let me tell you two reasons why a lot of times that doesn't work. Number one is going to be a past injury or pain. So anything that hurts, your body's automatic response is to protect. And the way that it's going to protect is it's going to tighten up around that joint. It's going to tighten up around that area, which can lead to obviously the stiffness or tightness that you do feel. Or a past injury, perhaps it's still protecting itself because it's a little bit worried about things and it tightens up. That's why stretching isn't going to help long term. Reason number two is an instability. So every joint in the body, you either have a very mobile joint or you have a stable joint, or obviously somewhere in between, but you can't have very mobile and very stable at the same time. You trade one for the other. So for example, your elbow, it only goes in one direction. It's very, very stable. Your shoulder goes in multiple directions. It rotates, it goes up, down, back, forward. It's very mobile, so it's not quite as stable. Now, what can happen in the body if you have a very mobile joint, and typically women are very much more mobile than men, but if you have a very mobile joint and your body doesn't trust you with that mobility, and what I mean by that is it feels like there can be, if it stays very mobile, it feels like perhaps there's going to be an injury. What it will do is tighten up. And that's when you start getting those trigger points, you get those knots, the tender spots. It's your body's response to that protection. It says, okay, we're going to stay chronically tight, or we want to stay tight until we feel safe. And typically those knots are there because your body has felt a little bit worried for quite a while, and so it just starts laying down those knots, and that's its form again of tightening up. The thing I would recommend doing is getting checked out. Get somebody to look at how your movement is, because without seeing somebody, I don't know exactly what the problem is, but there's one of two reasons. It's usually an instability. If you feel stiffness, tightness first thing in the morning, it's either an instability or there's pain, and there's pain. It could be a little bit mixture of both, but without somebody looking at you, you don't really know. And if you're interested, right now I'm currently offering a free total body diagnostic where you can come in and I'll look how you're moving from head to toe. We'll figure out exactly where you fall in line with why you're having stiffness. I can tell you a little bit more exactly what I'm seeing and how I can help if you wanted to move forward. And if you're interested in that, go ahead and click the link around this video and fill out the quick form, and we will schedule time for you to come in for your free appointment.